Hey, welcome back, guys. We return with the last hour or so, maybe hour or two, of Resident Evil Code Veronica. My goal is for tomorrow to be Michigan Report from Hell. So I've reached out to my random games guy for a couple very short Flash-style games like Bad Ben, and we've picked a couple things out that will fill the night, so I think it should be quite entertaining. And if not, we'll just play Bad Ben on repeat for 4 hours. I think that would be fun. Fuck. Shit. God damn it. What's up, Rampage? But we'll see how long this takes, too. We did just fight, what's her name? Alexa. Yes, Alexia. There are a few puzzles to take part in here. There's a final fight and some videos. So I'm thinking like an hour or so. And then we'll hop into the others, and tomorrow we'll have Michigan. Tomorrow will be the last chance to hear the Goosebumps theme on this channel until the next tour month, so all good things must come to an end, guys. Here we are. But until then, we will not go silently into the night. I will, however, pick up this blue herb and slap it in the box just for completion's sake. Maybe I bring it with me. No, we'll put it in the box. We'll put it in the box. I got too much stuff. Too many dang things. Oh, we do not have a healing item, though, so we'll take that. Is he actually edging, or is just like Robogasm?
Well, you always were a killer, Steve.
Or it's lookalike. I don't think he's. Maybe he's edging. I thought he was just jerking off, to be honest. I don't know. It's who be asking the hard questions. Flap coming in with the 5. He didn't even say hello. 5, count 'em, 5 gift subs. And what a fantastic group of targets hit in the crossfire. Hey, Flap, welcome to you. Thank you very much for the 5. I really appreciate it. Heading on over to our friends Ivy, Full-Blown, Crow, Roomy, and Berserk, people who are here every night. They will make use of those. Thank you very much, Flap, keeping them safe from the ad world. What's up, stranger? Yeah, no, he probably is. Most of the Billy Harrington stuff does come from porno. He's very expressive. That's anarchy. But we keep it safe and censored here. I feel like at least once in a lifetime, a character comes around brimming with such great energy that they can be encapsulated into emotes like that. And should be encapsulated into emotes. Firing wildly off screen. You will not bite me today, friend. God, we get so much pistola ammo. That is a number of zomboids coming at us, too. Let's take him out real fast. We'll take him out real fast. Watch the arms fly away. I thought there were only 2, otherwise we probably would have started with the shotgun. This, like all the good Resident Evils, make it so that if you're pointing the shotgun up in the air, it headshots the zombies and kills them. I get the gist? Okay. Gist. That is a word that's dangerously close to another word that Billy could have been involved in. Oh no, there's so many more. What are they doing? God, do we really have to start with the dirty talk right at the beginning of stream? Does it really have to be this way? Still go. Oh yeah, I made you, huh? I don't believe that. I don't buy into it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Welcome, boxing. Pew, pew, pew. And with that, there is a huge pile of dead zombies here. Or these still not dead zombies. He can't just let me have this. You can't let me have this room without any damage. Versus a horrible shot. Yeah, he doesn't have the good gun. It's a big no on the good gun. Alright, what do we have down here? More stuff to ferry back. They called him the ferryman. Unless they're 2 greens. If they're 2 greens, I'll just mix them and carry them. So a streamer who lamented her chat got her to talk about poop after just 15 minutes, and I thought of the Toki community. I can't imagine where the crossover there would be. This isn't that other troublemaker you watch, IKT or whatever, is it 2B? Yes, there's something about that arrangement of characters. If there's an I and a K and a T in your emotes, there's a 100% chance that you're talking about feces. Alright, this is a nice throwback. So this is the same... If it wasn't clear, this is supposed to be a replication of the original mansion. But all the puzzles are a little different. What's up, Mangs? Oh my god, Resident Evil 1 Horror Month has just restarted. We're ready to go! Just this... Okay, so... There's the island, and then you go to the Arctic base. And the Arctic base has a mansion built in it that is to mirror... Oh no, what have I done? That is to mirror the OG mansion. I was sure you were supposed to push this onto the crack. Uh-oh. Yeah, because they're trying to be just like the OGs, basically. This is a great game. I mentioned it the other day as well when asked, but I think the game's a little bit too long. But if you paid $50 for it, is that a bad thing, especially back in the day? No, probably not. I was pretty sure that this was supposed to just break when you push it back there. I mean, it's just the map. No, it's not. Is it just a map? I think it's just the map. It's not a big deal. The maps suck in this one. But where they lack in maps, they make up for in sweet skeleton pictures. Ooh, what if it's not supposed to be all the way to the left? I guess we'll find out. Nope, there it goes. Well, now you've gone and ruined that good marble floor. As long as you're still having fun. I always have fun with this game. But I can recognize what would make it a better game. And it's the same with most horror games. Like, I had fun with Dead Space other than the end, but I can recognize what would make it a better horror game. Aha! Aha! Will you put back the jewel? No, can I put the other red one in here? Oh no, I guess I can't. This is actually a really cool puzzle too. Take the right jewel and let's see what happens here. I think there's a thing where you can take both of them. You have to like turn the power off and you can take both of them. That's very clever. Oh no, okay, yeah, so you turn the power off, that way it doesn't turn, and then you can just grab both the eyes out of there without it turning away from you. And I think we can go back that way. Remake Code Veronica X? Maybe, I don't know. I'm just curious how good spin-offs of the main franchises do. I feel like they've got their teeth out to try and find fresh veins to stick their fangs into and suck the life out of. It's an eye in animal statues puzzle in Resident Evil 1. Yep, sure is. I'm gonna watch the first episode of Resident Evil on Netty right now. Yeah, no, do it. I can't wait to see how... You should do it and keep stream on your phone and type in chat the moment that you decide that it's ridiculous. Alright? I think the beginning starts okay. Like, the first 5 minutes, I think, has a neat sequence before they go back in time. Or it's not, maybe not neat, but it's okay. It's not enraging. Close-up of the rabbit. Uh-oh. They're selling the good name of Toki with 2 Ks. No, it's the kids. Once everything that has to do with the kids is just so unbelievably dumb. I wanted to watch more, too, just to make fun of it, but the first episode was dumb, the second episode was boring. And you guys have heard my, my take on that. Something can be dumb and entertaining, and that's fine. If it's dumb and boring, that's an egregious sin. Watch the whole season? Yeah, that would be a great way to spend your time up here. Shoot. I got a couple things that I'm kind of... My brain's jumping between which would be the fastest way to do it here. Well, I guess we've already turned the handle on this puppy. The chick in the tent, that part's fine. It's not very Resident Evil-y, but it could, like, I could see it being Resident Evil, but just after that, just wait. It happens real fast. Ooh, look at all those sparklies out there. Somewhere it gets better as it goes, but I have no impetus to watch it. My friend and I are loving The Last of Us. Last of Us is great. Yeah, I really enjoyed watching Last of Us. I believe Mikers watched more of Resident Evil for us. And he reported back to me and said it didn't get better. Did you enjoy Sweet Home? Yeah, Sweet Home was really good. I would say Sweet Home was excellent for, like, the first half. And the second half, there was some dumb stuff that happens. Like, I feel like it gets a little over-the-top dumb, but the monsters are fun the whole way through. And, like, it's intriguing enough that I wanted to continue watching it, for sure. Like, I'm definitely gonna watch, at least, you know, the first episode of the second season and see how it is. Going in hot with the second season? Yeah. I saw the picture. For anybody unaware, the McRib is back. At least it's at some locations, and probably rolling out some more. Beef Stroganoff has posted our first 3 McRibs of the year in Discord. Talking about the video game Sweet Home? Okay, video game Sweet Home was cool too. Apparently the movie had nothing to do with the game. Didn't you already play this in October? Not this year, nope. Welcome, Jimbo. No, sir. Last year, yes. It's funny, like, I enjoy this game so much, and it sticks with me well enough that it has gotten to the point where when I'm playing it, sometimes I'm like, holy shit, didn't we just do this? Like, didn't I just make fun of the dolphin laugh, like, a couple months ago? Time's getting crazy like that. So a game that might be fun for next year, it's a point-and-click game called 𝕸𝖔𝖓𝖙. I've seen that one. Was that the Geiger one? Or it's like Geiger-esque art. Yeah, I might even just play that during the year, to be honest with you. Mediocrity, here I come. Alright, Ducky, we'll see you in 30 minutes. I'm trying to do a straight-up healthy day today. Trying to keep the calories down and the sugar gone and the carbs low. Otherwise, I would join you. On either Wednesday or Thursday, I'll pick me up a McRib. If I eat a McRib without the bun or the sauce, does it count? Sure. Without the sauce, though, that feels rough. They barely put any of that on there, Flap Flap. I already failed WoW Hardcore. I installed the wrong client. Ah, sucker! Welcome, Addy. Welcome, NASA. Just one. Yeah, maybe 2. What were they costing? Do you know this year, Beef? The way I would play it is do a run, because you will fail, because it has a clock, and if you run out of time... Oh, it's one of those. Yikes. Yeah, those on stream stress me out, because I just don't pay attention well enough. Today I had little sauce on, Friday I had a lot. You've already had 2? Rampage! Come on, save some McRib for the rest of us. What the heck? Like 5? Okay, I was afraid it would go up, because it's gone up every year. Pork prices must have hit the floor, and McDonald's fucking slammed the hold button. They're like, nope, it's not coming back, and then the price dropped by like fucking $2 a pound on pork. They're like, oh, the McRib, we gotta summon it. Is that a beehive? Ants. Yeah, so the Code Veronica one is about a queen ant with a mutation. They've got a massive hive here in the lab. Boop, boop. McRib is a price of the sub. Isn't that crazy? You could have 30 days of entertainment or 1 night of tummy ache. It's that special on pig anus. It's only the finest pig anus. They come from, what is it, Kobe hogs. Work continues on the 𝕳𝖔𝖗𝖙𝖍 virus, which I extracted from the queen ant. The more research I conduct on it, the more I am impressed by how much potential it has. I have finally implanted the virus into my own body and discovered how to utilize its power. I will avoid making the mistake that I made on my father. I will suppress the activity of the virus at an ultra-low temperature so that my cells will change slowly. My calculation indicates that it will take 15 years before my body will gain immunity and become able to coexist with the virus. Until then, I have no choice but to trust the capsule that I'll be in. To the inept but loyal soldier ant who is my brother. Look at that, she doesn't even respect her brother. Inept but loyal soldier. For me to obtain unlimited power, some risk is needed to be taken. When I awaken, I will be the queen, and the 𝕳𝖑𝖏 virus will be unleashed upon the entire world by my children. Every last creature on Earth will exist to serve me. At that time, the world will achieve the perfect ecosystem, just like the anthill, but on a much grander scale. Ooh. What's up, Carrie? Zombie going after the bunny? Yeah, okay, fucking stupid. I'm telling you, that part's not even the problem. The problem starts once you go back in time, which will happen shortly after where you're at. Something's rented on it. As twins. Okay, yeah, so I know what this is. Heart, spade, aces, king. No. Alright, so heart. We have to flip the opposite. The opposite of heart is aces. So we need aces, king, heart, spade. It's actually just the inverse. Is that true? Okay, yeah. So let's start at heart, spade, which is ace, king, then aces, which is heart, and then spade? Well, I'll be goddamned. Put something in here. Yeah, well. We just drop that dice, and that's a much bigger dice than it looked like. Hey, there he is. I guess she put him... I don't know if he's dead. Maybe she put him in there so he'd stay cold so he could try to be resurrected with the virus or something. Soldier. The ant soldier. Good news, this should get us our second gem. 𝕳𝖑𝖏𝖏. Alright, I think that's all we needed from here. You think they were banging? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think so. Yoink, that's right, Chris Redfield pocketing the goods. Maybe we're not even going to need it for a puzzle, he'll just sell it. So we can buy some of that sweet, sweet ketamine. Scoop, my boy. Uh-oh. 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 Let's back it up. Hey, K-Bob, welcome, man. Yeah, you take, like, minor damage, I think, from the buzzing ants, if I remember correctly. How are we doing, K-Bob? Have you done your Eco Warrior? Reset today. Hey, welcome, Young. Let These fucking hazy rooms. Damn you, PS2. After discovering the remains of an ancient virus within the genes of an ant queen, I have been concentrating on the research of ants. The ecosystem of the ant seems truly ideal to me. There is one queen ant in each ant hill, and the soldier and worker ants are the queen's slaves. They dedicate their lives to the queen. The death of the queen ant means the doom of the entire ant hill. However, the soldier and worker ants can be easily replaced as long as the queen ant is alive. This is exactly the same relationship between myself and the ignorant masses. I have succeeded in creating an ideal virus by implementing the queen ant's gene into the mother virus that Spencer found. I used my otherwise useless father as a test subject. However, as I expected, the virus caused a rapid change in his cells, triggering the complete destruction of his brain cells and bodily flesh. Furthermore, a special type of poison gas was generated inside his body that the blue herb had no effect against. Because of this, I created an antidote in case of an emergency and stored it inside of the weapon/chemical warehouse on B2. I have decided to name this virus with unimaginable potential the 𝕳𝖔𝖗𝖍𝖗 virus. When I find out how I can utilize the power of this wonderful virus, my great research will finally be completed. Alexia. I'm pretty sure I sat behind her in fucking English class in high school. I knew someone who talked just like that. I would climb a cliff face to break you out of jail, Toki. I appreciate that, Quifa. The feeling is mutual. Would fight the giant penis worm. Hordes of zombies, oh yeah. How's code going? Well, you know what? We're getting close to the end. We got some fun games lined up after this, too. And then tomorrow we have the funnest of games. I knew a Veronica who smelled. Okay. That's not the Veronica I knew. I'm just going to suckle on these individually, I think. No eco warrior yet. That's alright. It's only... Wait, it's not Sunday anymore. Get after it, K-Bob. Get after it. What's after this if not Michigan? I have a couple games. Like 1 hour web browser games that I think will be entertaining. Now then I gotta... Maybe I'll send these 𝕳𝖗𝖏 guys another email and see. I don't think I own a copy of 𝕳𝖗𝖏, so I was gonna see if I could get a free one. I feel like I sent them a copy, but I think that would be a fun thing to play on Friday, maybe Saturday. Is that it? It's just lore in here and extra healing and ammo. Gonna stream the Mario RPG when it comes out. I don't know. Yeah, I'd like to play it. I probably won't play it right away. But 𝕳𝖗𝖏s 2, well, they're both like old XCOM. I always kind of had an interest in the first one, and then the second one released, I think, like 2 or 3 months ago. So I figured I was talking with somebody. I talk with a lot of people from chat, but I was talking with somebody outside of chat, and they had a number of like kind of neat-looking, well-received indie games that came out in the last 6 months that really flew under the radar. Not a lot of people streamed. I was gonna try and weave some of those in with retro titles. You, in the first one, you talked to me. It was me. No, it wasn't. Not this time. Usually it is you. You and Watson have a lot of similar tastes. Well, yeah, it's something I'd like to try. I'm gonna have this game's stupid theme song stuck in my head all night now, too. Damn music boxes. That's what they're good for. They're good for drilling an earworm into your head. Oh, I guess I could save one final time. Why not? Believe it or not, I've got, I think, like 16 saves on Claire. But yes, since we just solved that puzzle, I'll pop off this ribbon. Oh, I've received a tremendous number of messages involving the Resident Evil movie, and she's not even at the good part yet. The Resident Evil show, sorry. Does 𝕳𝖗𝖏s have the tippy tap? You know, I'm not sure. It has a similar style, I know. I just remember watching the beginning of the Resident Evil show and thinking like, okay, this isn't so bad. And then once it gets to them as kids, I was just like, oh no, this is bad. Hey, welcome Psycho, welcome Ghost. Tippy Tappies confirmed, nice. Yeah, for stuff like that, I may or may not play it to completion. But I think it'd be cool just to start checking out some stuff in that realm. Because usually the indie guys will give me keys. You know, we throw around that niche micro internet celebrity status a little bit. Sup, guy with 23 Steam reviews? You want to make me number 24? Yes, K-Bob coming in with a very large $1 donation. Thank you much, K-Bob, for the biddy. I appreciate that. Taking the #1 spot in our hearts, minds, and souls for the week. Did she knock down what was back here? I was gonna look and see if there's any goodies. Any goodies? No goodies. All right, so we need to go back towards the start of this area. Yes, 𝕳𝖓𝖗𝖍 is coming with a $4 donation, knocking K-Bob right out of the hedging. Thank you very much, Wise. I appreciate that. Oh, wait, there's more. Amphi taking the #1 spot with the $5 donation. Thank you very much, Amphi. We now love Amphi most. Yes, in this channel, you can buy my love. No hunter here? Ooh, I'll take that. I know there's something cool to get down here. Shoot. I wonder if I screwed it up, though. Ooh, nope. Oh, there's something to get over here. Okay, I know where we're heading. Did you get to the Zootopia part? That's not where the trend started, Mangs. That line was so awful. So awful. Isn't that horrendous? It just comes out of nowhere. It's so... Why did she say that? I don't know. I don't know who they were trying to appeal to. Uh-oh, Ghost coming with a $69 donation. Blowing them out of the water. Ghosty, thank you very much. I appreciate that. #1. The writing is so awful. It is genuinely awful. Yes. Ooh! Surprise, motherfucker. These guys will poison you. Fortunately, the shotgun will make him sit down. Yeah, no, the whole first episode is a train wreck, but at least, like, parts of it are kind of funny. Supposedly, I couldn't watch after the second episode I turned off. Supposedly, it's kind of like that the rest of the way. Hey, Flap with the $96. A sneaky surprise attack. Giving it the reversal, taking the #1 spot. Thank you very much, Flap. Wait, that's a double gold right there. It's very clear they didn't want to write a Resident Evil story. They wanted to make something different. Yeah, and they just wanted to cash in on the Resident Evil name, which is common. What I don't understand is why they couldn't just call it, like, something, like, you could call it, like, I don't know, Resident Evil Extinction or something, and then, you know, have all original characters and just tell their own story. It's the last time we see Chris as a real character and not a meme. Yes, it is. That's factual right there. I hate this show. You've barely even made it anywhere yet. Just hold on. Resident Evil dumpster fire? Yeah, that would at least people know what they're getting into. Chris was always a meme in the... Well, they're always, like, comedic. I mean, but he is a straight-up meme next.
Who could have done this?
No, after watching the first episode, Mangs, like, I remember when it came out and we watched it, and I saw the outrage on it. I saw a lot of people, like, making comments that it wasn't that bad and stuff to try and defend it. It's like, no, it really was not great. Well, it's I think it's like an hour if you ever want to burn an hour on something. And you know, you said you like pretty much all the movies, right? So maybe for you could overlook the glaring faults. I have a hard time with that. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling. We need the grenade launcher for this. The pistol is not going to do it. And the question is, did I save state somewhere? Yes, I did, because I know myself well enough. Okay. Shows where they have to bait and switch to get this shit made. It's going to be really cool. They have a ton of stuff that was never in the original IP. Yeah, and like I'll reiterate, I think it's okay to do that if you're like clear about it, you know? If you're like, hey, this is not like, well, there's another one. Well, like The Last of Us is a good example. Like The Last of Us is The Last of Us. They did add in a full episode that had not been in the game, but like it was all good. And it basically watching the show was playing the game. That might have been too extreme. It was cool to see it as a game. Like you almost don't even have to play the game or watch it. You can just do one. But it was great. How would you make a Resident Evil 1 movie just watching someone solve puzzles the whole time? No, like I think Resident Evil 1 nailed it. The first Resident Evil movie is actually really good. It has the same vibe, it's a different thing. 1 second, I gotta get my shit together here. You know, from what I recall, they go into a lab. There's a team that kind of gets picked apart by monsters. Okay, I got everything I need. Team that gets picked apart by monsters. You know, it's got very, very similar vibes. I think something that's great to do if you're making references like that is like let's say you're gonna make a Final Fantasy movie. Have chocobos and moogles. Like it doesn't have to like Final Fantasy is great about that. They all feel like Final Fantasy games because they have references, but they're all their own independent stuff. Well, my problem with the Resident Evil TV show is it's so dumb. Oh no, Feta came in for this again. He's sick of it. It's so dumb though. Like the way the outbreak occurs is Wesker's two daughters decide, from one being like kind of like a nerdy hacker school dropout. I forget which one initiates, but decides they're going to break into the umbrella facility that their dad works at. And they use the internet. You haven't gotten there yet, Mangs, but they're like, how are we gonna get in? They're like, it's called the internet. And they look up how to break in to the high security facilities online. And these are biohazard facilities. They just like waltz in basically. Just watch, Mangs. You'll see it happen. It's unbelievable. Like I am all for like, okay, sometimes you have to suspend your disbelief, but it has to still make sense. I'm not even sure I'll be able to kill. Oh, maybe we can kill it. All right, 3 grenades did it. False alarm. As it turns out, this fucked him up real good. Hey, welcome, Foob. The web. Was the Resident Evil show worth seeing if you have Netflix? No. I think the first episode's worth watching if you just want to fucking cringe and see something terrible. Like, if you want to watch a train wreck, then sure. But if you want any sort of, like, cohesive plot, don't bother. What was the other? There was something else I was just about to say involving it, too, that was a mess. It's been a little while. Yeah, I lost it. It's gone. And it's all downhill after that, which is a problem. Shit. Resident Evil 1 and 2 are good. I remember liking 2 as well. I remember liking 1 a lot, though. Like, to me, 1 felt... And same with Silent Hill. Like, the Silent Hill movie's not about solving puzzles, but it captures the atmosphere really well. It's got the tone of the game, which is great. And then Silent Hill 2 had Kit Harington. I'm not really sure what else it had going for it. That's Jon Snow. Jon Snow. There's no reason to be guilty there. 2B, pick a number 1 to 3 for me. He's a good-looking man. He sure is. 2. All right. I had to decide which liquid death we were drinking tonight. How could you not pick Slevin? J Tuesday, welcome. 𝕳𝖓𝖙𝖍. Doki's a good-looking man on some days, maybe. I didn't hate the new Mortal Kombat movie. I did. I didn't hate it. I didn't like it, though. What's up, Gilpain? Alright, what was I just thinking? Oh. Yeah, I mean, I don't think this does anything for me. Back for the Liquid Death sponsor. No, I've been enjoying drinking one of the teas a night. Chat has been so kind as to purchase one for me. Like the new movie? Yeah, to each their own. I honestly, I didn't care for the characters. I liked the intro with Sub-Zero and Scorpion, and that was about it. Been here just... Oh, okay. Is that normal? I feel like after I get like a good workout, there's like a 30-40 minute period and then of down, and then I get a huge boost up. I, on the other hand, was debating on not even drinking a Liquid Death because we are in low calorie, no carb, no sugar mode, and I'm feeling great. Okay, I'm riding the lightning right now. Let's see if this works. I think there should be some way to fill this fire hydrant. I always say this, and then I never can. Maybe I should just look this up. There's some way to put out the fire down here. Have the empty extinguisher. Let me see real fast. Code Veronica X empty extinguisher. Is there something you can do with that? Can be refilled in the water tank room of the Antarctic transport. Water tank room. Yes, I thought so. I thought so. I thought so. Can't walk after my back stabilized muscle too weak. Oh no. Yeah, I usually can't walk either. But oh boy, laying down's great. Sitting's great. Ah, look at this. And what do you just like push this up here? You push a button and she refills. My God, it actually worked. The bathtub laying down. Ooh, in the tub with Tuesday. Usually goes down. I mean, I don't know. I feel like for me and J Tuesday at least, and a lot of other people probably, you're looking for that sore afterwards. Like I know if I lift weights and I don't feel sore afterwards, I feel like I wasted my time. Just scared to hurt myself deadlifting. I mean, if you have like a bad back or something, or like knee problems, maybe it's not the best thing. Plenty of other good exercises to do though. If you're not sore after lifting, you probably did waste your time. There you go. Bad back check, bad knees check. Well, I'm out. Wasn't there an assault rifle in this room? Yeah, well, I think the AK was in here originally, and somehow I missed it. Because I'm pretty sure she sets the oh, no, okay. Curious about the armless Palmer. Does it taste like weak tea with lemon? Oh, that's the good shit, Ducky. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What I find so interesting about the liquid death stuff, though, it's a weak flavor, but it's... Have you ever had, like, a really weak tea where it just, like, there's this, like, barely a tea taste the whole way through and it's kind of lame? And you don't, I mean, I'm not really into that. To me, it tastes like there's a big note of tea and then it turns to water. It's like tea, water. So I get the tea kick and then the refreshing water taste afterwards. So that I really like. Can we just use this? These are sweetened too. There's like, I think there's like 6 grams of added sugar and some juice. Feels good to squeeze and dig at them with a blunt wooden stick. Are we talking muscles? Oh god. So we just get a bunch of ammo. I guess we already got the Magnum. It's like the guy named T gargled the water and spit it back in there. Oh, perfect. A few times at Whole Foods, but haven't decided to buy it. I mean, I don't want to be giving away a sponsorship for Liquid Death here, Ducky. Okay? So just pretend you didn't see nothing. Oh, there is an AK here. Hey, welcome, Ivy. This Flap very generously hit you up with the crossfire earlier. Fuck me, we got guns for days now. But yeah, I would recommend it. I do like them a lot. It's AK in time. I'm going to put that in the box and we're going to leave it for Jill. Ragnar, you're on time tonight. Couldn't miss the end of Code Veronica. I get it. Edge of your seat. Alright, well, I've got tons of ammo now. Happy October 44th. Oh, thank you. Yeah, 45 days of horror. Tomorrow we will be finishing with Michigan Report from Hell. I mentioned it earlier, but since this is not on the list, I'm pushing Michigan till tomorrow, and we're going to play some assorted, like, 30 to 60-minute browser games. You have prison BBQ on your face. Ragnar, today I have eaten 5 sticks of celery and organic peanut butter with no sugar added, and a can of tuna fish with some spices on it. That's it. All right, so don't you come to me with your prison barbecue nonsense, okay? We're kicking it high today. No McRib. What's happening in November? Please someone tell me it's already half over. Well, unfortunately, Horror Month has gone a little late, and it's probably shaking some schedules up a little bit here. Just right out of the can, that's right. Yep. It's like 120 calories. I put some spices on it, though. There's pepper. I can't remember what else. Like, garlic salt. Maybe some Mrs. Dash. I certainly don't need the pistol anymore. We have so much ammo. What the fuck? Cutting this time of year? No. I mean, kinda. The intention was more of an experiment, though. I'm trying a day of cutting carbs out and not eating anything heavily processed for a day. Just seeing how I feel. And I'll be honest, right now I feel great. But I have some spinach. What is it? Spinach and some kind of cheese pasta raviolis in my fridge, and they're calling my name. Christmas is a month and a half away. Yeah, we're going light for Christmas, by the way, Mangs. No cookies, no cakes. We'll get lots of vegetables instead. Hey, what's good, Drift? It's hard to commit, but you're doing... Well, it's one day of it, so I'll see if I'm doing great if I even make it one day. No cookies. It's all ants in a log from here on out. Christmas squash. I have to go cold turkey. Yeah, I've realized I'm a person of extremes. There is no moderation. Moderation is for cowards, is my motto, and it's got to be extreme. Don't mind seltzer. I can imagine most fruit would taste in it, but tea didn't make sense. Thanks for the review. Yeah. And these aren't bubbly either, actually. So if you're comparing to seltzer. Like the other waters are bubbled, but yeah, this one is just like a tea water. I had to take a sip and think about it. Going Toki's level star tomorrow. Good man. Just eat cookies. Yeah, well, you know, someone else is like that here, Mags. I'll look in the trash and see the wrappers. Be like, oh, thank you, Ragnar. Those might be the nicest words you've ever typed in my chat. After many long years of research, I finally identified the inheritance element that administrates the intelligence of man. I even succeeded in manipulating the absolute value of intelligence artificially by recomposing the base alignment of the element. I then sampled the gene of our great ancestor, manipulated its element, then implanted it into the unfertilized egg of a surrogate mother. What I didn't expect was twins. A boy and a girl were born. The boy had higher intelligence than normal, but not high enough for him to be considered a genius. However, the girl had unmatched intelligence that easily allowed her to be classified as genius. She was exactly what I had been looking for, the revival of our great ancestor. I already determined their names. The girl's name, Alexia, and the boy's named Alfred. I'm certain that Alexia will elevate the name of the Ashford family to extreme glory. Cool. It's a lot of A names. Yeah, well, the Ashfords like to keep it simple for being such geniuses. It's always Reese wrappers in my grandma's bathroom toilet. Ragnar, there's a certain appeal to replenishing the calories as they're expended, all right? I've been there. Oh, I've been there. What probably happens is she probably gets up and walks past him, is like, oh, now that I'm up, I'll grab one. And the reason for getting up, go to the bathroom. Oh, what the fuck? I've never found these before. There's so many hidden items in these games. It's pressed into weird little spots. She's diabetic, and I'm pretty sure she thinks she's slick. Is she, like, burying them under stuff? I've seen that before. You just put, like, a little trash over top of it so nobody sees it, because who's gonna go digging through the trash? Me! Surprise, motherfucker! I'll find what you're hiding, goddammit. Ooh, I wonder if we're just Chris for the rest of the game, actually. For some reason I thought we played as Jill, but that might be it. Well, I would think poo smelling bad might be a side effect, but the Reese's are unhealthy because there's like fucking 12 million calories and grams of sugar in them, and they're insanely addictive. Like, I could easily eat 2,000 calories worth of Reese's in one sitting, and wouldn't even feel bad about it. I think Reese's Peanut Butter Cups might be the pinnacle of processed foods. I was just listening to a guy talk about processed foods, and he brought up an interesting point, which is when we process foods, we get to put things together that don't occur naturally, and they don't occur naturally for a reason, such as sugar and fat. That's why, like, barbecue sauce tastes so damn good on barbecue. Did I not have any other shotgun ammo? I guess not. God, we are fucking packing. Packing. I feel like I still need to get a card, and there's one more thing we can get. Unless I'm misremembering. Yeah, I'll be honest, Ghost. I have no idea why he ordered you that coffee. That was like... first off, for your first coffee, drinking black coffee is such a great way to be like, wow, that tastes bitter. Secondly, what he ordered you was, like, super caffeine dense. So for literally your first exposure to caffeine ever, getting something that concentrated, yeah. You guys, I can see you, like, oscillating within 15 minutes.
Claire? Is that you, Claire?
Chris?
No! The door won't open. Hey, is Steve with you?
Steve, he...
Ah, yes, 𝕳𝖓𝖙, you've returned to us. This is Steve. I had to look at him.
Listen, Claire. We have to get out of here immediately. Can you unlock it from the inside?
No, I can't.
I don't want you to see me crying, Chris. You'll tell Leon. I'll get in there, you son of a bitch.
There should be a self-destruct
Maybe this
system
door is
somewhere.
the entire reason why he
If
decided to
we
get fucking
activate it,
jacked.
All the electronic locks might be deactivated.
Locked in there with the naked cores? Yeah, I guess. I think he was still wearing his pants, though, thank God. How far into this are you? Oh, pretty far. Hey, what's up, 𝕗𝖏𝖙? It's an insane experience the first time, 2B. Like, unless you're used to eating very bitter foods or something, it's gonna be tough to sip. That said, drinking it black is the best. You're getting the goods. Without the bads. Am I supposed to look at this? I probably am. Yoink. Never seen it played through. Kind of bummed that I missed most of it. Rookie mistake, man. Rookie mistake. But I got some good news, 𝕳𝖓𝖙. This time next year, I will be playing the same game in the same place. Just got to get here a day or two earlier. Or I guess next year, I'll probably, instead of have 45 days, have 50 days of horror, because horror month gets longer every year. And if you can be here tomorrow at the start, we're playing Michigan Report from Hell, which is a no-miss game. I think we use the key over here. Yeah? Why do I need this? There's a reason I need it. Okay. There's something funky we can do here where we turn off the power and we get an extra. Toki, it took me 7 years, but I found someone to simp for. No, it didn't. I've seen you simp in countless streams in the time that I've known you. Countless. So the match from the first one? Yeah, so the Ashford siblings decide that they're going to recreate or attempt to recreate the mansion here. So there's parts of it. The textures in this game leave something to be desired, though. It's a PS2 game. All right? You leave PS2 game alone. Shit. I really am simping now. I can feel it happening, and I can't stop it. Sure you can. Just stop it. I'll get you a little electric shock collar. Every time I see you type 𝕵𝖏𝖙, I'll give you a volt. Just gonna remember my first Tokyo experience. I used to remember everybody, but so many people have come and gone now that it's all kind of jumbled for me. You followed in 2022, 10/31. Which would mean that you followed at the end of Horror Month last year. So you probably followed... Is this a game you like? You might have followed on this game last year. I don't understand. She's my goddess. Ragnar, I don't want to hear this, man. Alright, let me see. Is there perhaps the list up from last year still? There it is. You may have followed during Sweet Home if you were asking about that. Towards the end of last year, I played Alien Isolation, Faith, Parasite, Eve 1 and 2, Sweet Home, Harvester, Resident Evil Code Veronica, then Michigan Report from Hell. No, I was looking up Flat Flap Ghost. I'm pretty sure you came in for 8. When did I follow? Type exclamation point follow. We got video games to play. I can't sandbag forever. Parasite Eve, a man of taste and culture. I remember my first Toki game. Well, yours is easy. Yeah, Bubble Bobble. What the fuck? I don't know. Maybe I can't do this. Maybe I fucked it up. Then I'm missing a key from somewhere. Let's look around a little more. Why would we be skipping Michigan Report from Hell? Are you insane? You're a Dwarf Fortress enthusiast, Amphi. I like that. What other games are you into, Amphi? Of that type? I remember what game Toki played when I was following. Was it like Abe's Odyssey? I remember you asking for Diablo 2 for like a year straight, and then when I played it, you weren't here for it. Confuse everyone when you put up a schedule, then stick random games. I only did that for the end! That was only for the end! Yeah, the music is great in Dwarf Fortress. There's another Dwarf Fortress-like I'm planning on playing with some of these new indie games. Wasn't for the second time, it's true. I remember being bitter about that too now. Not bitter, salty about it. Because back then I wasn't used to people suggesting things. So I was like, alright, well, someone really wants to see this, I'll play it. And I'm like, well, they weren't here for it. What, they can do that? And now I've learned that usually when somebody suggests something, they will not in fact be here for it. Your opinion, original Resident Evil or GameCube? I like the original. But the Resident Evil 1 remake I like. And if it's true what someone said yesterday, and they're actually going to remake the first one again, I'd be kind of sad. Don't you have better things to do than remake the first one a third time? Yes, this is where the tiger's eyes would go. Life is tough. No, I get it, man. I'm just busting your chops. So this is just like totally extra. Is that true? Been asking for Breakdown for 2 years now, and I bet if I played Breakdown, you wouldn't be here to troll me, Mikers. I can't do it. I'll be here for your Hexen playthrough. Yeah, that'll happen. When hell freezes over, fuck Hexen. I just don't think I could take the heartbreak of playing a game like Rayman or Breakdown and then not having the requesters be here. It would be very sad for me. Enjoyed Hexen as a kid. I was told Hexen is like a more confusing version of Doom, and Doom 1 was already confusing enough for me to stream. Like, remember when all the key codes, where the key cards are, finding where you're going to take them, got really boring by the end. What if you threaten a ban if they request and run? Man, I wouldn't do that. Heat, I'd have to ban everyone. I'd have no viewers anymore. What are these dwarf fortresses like that you're going to play? What are they? No, it's that one game that I told you about, and then you said that you saw the first one of, and it sucked. It's like a Dwarf Fortress adventure mode. Yeah, didn't you say the first one had some issues or something? And you were hoping the second will be better? Soul Lash 2, I think it's called? Oh, well, Steam reviews are filled with idiots. You saw that one guy that gave that fucking... Maybe you weren't here, it was at the end of the night. I was looking over the asymmetric Resident Evil games reviews, and there was one guy that literally had like 3,000 reviews, and all he would do is find games and then give them positive reviews. He'd write like 3 paragraphs of stuff, and he actually played them all 30-plus hours. Well, finally, Ragnar, there's something you and I can agree on. Fuck Abe's. Gonna be a little bit of back and forth while I see how we can get behind that tiger statue. I hate Steam reviews. I do love when people write these scathing reviews and then continue to put thousands of hours in after the review. I know. Yeah, and for those, they look like people to me who are just passionate about a game and they want it to be better. And for some reason, they don't know how to communicate that. They just have to fucking rip it apart. Can't wait for the Christmas Minecraft stream. Yeah, 2029 is going to be lit, K-Bob. So why aren't we jumping to Michigan? That's what I was confused. Oh, okay. Michigan is about a one-day-long game. And this will be, like, 3 hours here. We're already an hour in. It's probably going to be less than 2 hours. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how long this is. Close the lid. Sorry, I need to figure this out. Anyway, so I figured it would make the most sense to finish off Horror Month on Tuesday, since that's the weekend, Wednesday and Thursday. So I'll pad in a couple short games after this, and then we can start fresh tomorrow with Michigan and get it all in one stream. Play Minecraft for Christmas? Hell no. I don't understand everyone's fascination with me playing Minecraft. I need to get Minnesota Fats to work. Makes sense? Yeah, no, and I could post about it, but I figured most of you guys will be here and it's a short game, so... Why, you planning on skipping out tomorrow, Poe? You're like, man, he's getting out of those horror games. I don't want nothing to do with them. There's a key somewhere that's going to let me get through, through that one door, and that's what I need. I need to turn the power off so I can get both eyes. $100 Deathless Minecraft. There we go. Let's see an FF11 stream. You don't need more reason to play FF11. Man, don't be trying to tap me into it, Amphi. These guys have requested Minecraft since, like, 2016. You just follow Bar? What do you mean? Like, follow his path and go full-time FF11? Oh, yeah, if you want to see 11, yeah. No, Baru plays it, like, 5 days a week. Such dramatic music for me to be lost to. You know Baru? Excuse me? Why do you know Baru? I guess he did say he was playing when the server started. Found my physical copy of WoW. Now I can finally get them to reconnect with my old-ass account, where your character's name will be gone. Or when I used to get shit done on Horizon. That's hilarious. Well, yeah, he's who I Did I link you a stream the other day? I do post-stream here. I do static XP with him. Let's save Claire. Yeah, I've rated him, I think, 2 or 3 times. You and your Magic the Gathering, Yoggy. Really should, Toki. Toki, I know you've never played a card game on your stream before outside of things like Slay the Spire, but really, you should get in on that. I second it. Since when, Feta? Feta, you get your normie ass out of here. Fucking Magic the Gathering. Alright, maybe I will do a Magic the Gathering stream. As someone who's never played Magic the Gathering. I'm ready for another GTA 5 playthrough. I've never played GTA 5. I'm ready for the first one, then. God damn it. I'm gonna have to look up where this key is. Yo, what's good, Dignan? Trying to get my WoW account back, but Blizzard thought my ID was fake. Excuse me? Alright, what do I type in here? Resident Evil Code Veronica Biohazard Key. I tried it once. Yeah, it never worked. That's true. You do remember that. There's a biohazard card room key, sterile room key. What do I do with the biohazard key statue dragonfly? First, you have to find the 3 jewels. When you place them, the office is to your right. Chris is left. You'll find a key in a desk drawer. Okay. Yeah, my old computer couldn't run GTA 5. I assume it was probably the disk drive, because every 2 blocks or so, it would go to load, and it would just hiccup, so it was not pretty. Imagine new scrubs watching Toki play MTG and seeing mana burn for the first time. I don't even know what a mana burn is. I assume you can burn their... Is it like you burn their mana so they can't play cards? Imagine Toki just picking the cards he likes based on artwork. Is this the room? Okay. This is where we came in. On the left, Chris is right, maybe? What do you mean, tap mana? And not use it, you lose... Oh, okay. You have mana left over. I see. Yes, Grunt Guru. Bright and early today. How's it going, buddy? It's an old rule, though. Does it still check out? It's an old meme, but it checks out. See, I always thought if I was going to play a card game on stream, I would do Hearthstone. Which I know Feta would go wild for. Or he would just go wild. There'd be some kind of misplay and he'd go insane. Ooh, card games. As you're talking about Magic the Gathering, Mikers. So on the 2nd floor of the office in the mansion, you have to go... Okay... The office is to your right, Chris is left. I wonder if maybe it was that other room. Is Hearthstone still around? Yeah, it's still pretty popular on Twitch, too. Which is mind-blowing to me. It's been like a decade. But yeah, let's see here, just for fun. Okay, it is a little down in popularity right now, but there's 11,000 people watching it. Cripiarian is still somehow playing that game. I remember when he went from Path of Exile, World of Warcraft to Path of Exile, and then his numbers jumped up on that, and everyone was just like, yeah, he's playing it because it gets him numbers. He was like, no, I just really like it. And he's been playing it for like a fucking decade now. That's crazy to me. If I played a card game for 10 years, I'd probably be so bored of it. Alright, I gotta figure this out. I think I know where we're going now. Doing good while I've been watching. I'm thinking this Resident Evil game is probably my favorite, and I've never played it. I'm glad you feel that way, Grunt. I find this one to be a great mix of the classic style, but, like, brought into something a little newer. Like, a lot of the characters feel like they've got some depth to them. There's lots of fun cutscenes and silliness. No, you wouldn't. You don't think I would get bored of it after 10 years? Did I never come in here? Fuck me. This is why Claire didn't get a save. I bet I would. Yeah, there's what we needed, and I can't pick it up. That's right, I'll burn a heal. Or, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't need this blue jewel. Alright, I will burn a heal. Fine. I get burned out on things a little easier, I think, Feta. For me, when I play a video game, novelty is a much larger factor than mastery. That's why I stuck with Path of Exile for a long time, because there's so many potential builds. So there's always something for me to explore, but... I know Hearthstone always gets updates and stuff, but I've tried playing it a couple times, and I'll get into a season, and I'll start climbing and start getting better, and then I just get bored. Yeah, I did Yu-Gi-Oh! For a little bit, too, that way. It's not so much about the skill, J Tuesday. I think there's novelty and mastery, so mastery is a lot of where that skill comes from. It gives you some novelty, I guess, to still play with. But I need more than that. Otherwise, I just get bored. Okay, I need to put the gem back, then turn off the power. What's up, 𝕳𝖓𝖏? I think based on that thought, too, speaking of 𝕳𝖓𝖏, that might be, like, the only way they can pull me back into Classic WoW, which I hope doesn't happen. I just watched 25-second scene of the Resident Evil series. I'm like, what the fuck did I just watch? Yeah. No, it's very confusing to me. How they came up with that. How's Resident Evil going? Almost over. I'm just teabagging. God damn it. Sandbag it. Only 11. Hey, Bob, I have three jobs over level 60 already. I've got 3 more over level 30. And, like, almost everything. I think everything that I would want and more at 10. It's like, I think Paladin and Summon are the only things I don't have to 10. Classic WoW is amazing, according to 𝕳𝖓𝖙𝖍. Who's that? Some other streamer or YouTuber? No, I'll get to 75, though, soon. Or, I mean, I'm going to get there with my static pretty quick. I'd say within half a month. 𝕳𝖓𝖙𝖍. Where have I heard that name before? Welcome, Holybeard. Who's that? The biggest... Oh, okay. He's a big WoW streamer. 65's the halfway point XP-wise. Yeah, that's not really fair, though. Because your XP per hour goes up, too, right? Like, once you hit 56, we were getting, like, in the Crawler's Nest, we were getting, like... Not Crawler's Nest, I'm sorry. There's a camp in Ifrit's Cauldron they added that we're getting, like, 16k an hour with our group. Which is pretty nutty. Like, we're talking about going to Sky on Friday. And I'm sure Sky will be pretty close, too. But I'm not even sure if the XP will be better there. That plays games in a trash pile and eats raw steak. Okay, that sounds kind of close to me. I can see why you guys have some crossover. Let's watch people say Classic WoW Hardcore. It's close to starting up again, because I can't do MMOs at this point. Too much of a time sink. It is a time sink. Hardcore literally has no interest to me at all. I cannot be interested in that any less. That said, Season of Novelty or whatever it was, a Season of Discovery, which I've only heard a elevator pitch for, does offer interest, because I think Vanilla WoW has always been my favorite era. And I would like to see what they could do had they, what did I do here? Okay, sorry. Okay, that's right. We were locked out of the front, I think. No, okay, we have to go the other way. We're fine. Anyway, I would like to see the same content, but mixed up. Like, I know they're changing talent trees and spells, but are they also like rearranging dungeons? That could be cool. Hardcore, y'all talking WoW? Yeah. This is how I became a simp recently, damn it. What, you started watching Hardcore WoW, some girl play it? Ragnar, DM me the person you're simping for. Should I be concerned? I'll reach out and have them ban you. Talent trees aren't changing. Well, what is changing then? BFD 10-man raid. Black Fathom Depths? That shitty dungeon that no one ever wanted to run in the 20s? They're adding runes around the world you have to find that you put into gear. Oh, okay. Well, that sounds alright, but that's not enough to get me to play again. Did I get both of them? I got both of them now. Here's what would get me to go play WoW again. No, I haven't researched it, because I don't give a shit. It's like, I get a drip of it in, and maybe that starts to interest me, but otherwise I don't really care. So people have to kind of force feed. That's what they had to do with regular Classic. They had to force feed it to me, and then I started to get interested. But to get me to play, I feel like they would have to... They'd have to make all the dungeons and loot be rearranged. They'd have to be almost like a randomizer. Oh, all the enemies respawn now. Oh no, that's not who you're simping for, is it, Ragnar? Oh dear. I shouldn't have asked. Welcome, 𝕸𝖓𝖙𝖍. But I would like to see all the talent trees and characters totally reworked with fun, silly things. I'd like to see different gear drops. I'd like to see the dungeons rearranged, all the pools rearranged, and then I would pay them money to play. But if they don't do that, it seems pointless and fruitless to me, because people already know all the shit still. It's not going to be that different. I mean, it might be different for a lot of you guys, but I've sunk in so many hours into that game. Like, I already know so much about it. It's just nothing is fresh for me there. Now, the time sink for so little gain is just, it seems worthless to me. Maybe we should go get a checkup from your doctor. He needs someone to check in on him. Ragnar isn't simping for me. See, Poe will actually give you attention too, Ragnar. I'm sure I haven't, Rampage. There's always some new drama going on Twitch and YouTube, though. Ooh, this is new. I guess this is the other side of the ladder. If this is just ammo and there's no cool upgrades, I'll be very sad. No. Okay. No, this is... We're gonna need this, for the key. So this was not optional. Neat. I really like the way that this last piece comes together in the game. You have a set path that you walk through, and then you have to disable the power to go back and get both the eyes, but you can only do that after you have the key that opens up the shortcut. And then we check it and push the button. Do we push a button? Maybe it's already a key. I'm doing a rogue Toki, I've decided. Well, good luck to you, Addy. Rogue's a fine class. Are you not playing Michigan after this? I'm playing Michigan tomorrow, Liratov. Yeah, I've got a couple other short, like, web browser games. Sort of like Bad Ben and Amanda that I thought would be fun to fill the rest of tonight with. Because I would like to play Michigan in a full sitting tomorrow. I don't think that's that confusing. I've been announcing it for the past, like, 2 streams. Like 20 minutes of ski free. Quick 20. Come on, Took. Just get the needle in. Let's play like 20 minutes of Minecraft. No, Michigan would never be off the menu. I got Spooky Month is 2 months. It's a month and a half this year. Normally I aim for about a month and 10 days, but, you know, we've got a couple extra days off. Hold on, I'm going the wrong way. Chris Redfield, turn around. If you sent me a copy of Michigan Report from Hell, I'd be quite happy. After Flap Flap's distress over me not looking up Season of Master or whatever it's called, I kind of expected my DMs to be from him, but I was pleasantly surprised that Mikers was sending me more Frank Reynolds content. Thank you, Mikers. I think it would be great to see a version of Last of Us with Danny DeVito in it. In fact, I will accept any content with Danny DeVito in it. Alright, so it looks like, Yoggy. Can't watch it on stream, though. I gotta wait till afterwards. I can't open my gifts yet. I mean, I've been saying that forever, too, Ragnar. I haven't seen Detective Pikachu. I hear it's great. But it could have been perfect. It could have been absolutely perfect. Alright, so first we'll pop this puppy in here. Well, only the 5th element is the 5th element, yeah. That's called a classic. Oh, joy. They gave me this green herb for reasons, I guess? Okay. Oh, maybe they wanted to make sure I've got 2 inventory slots. That, no, that doesn't make sense. Alright, Hacker Man. Set self-destruct. Is it The code is Veronica. We're in.
This facility will...
And there is the second self-destruct because we're spoiled. That's right, Holybeard. Veronica is the name of the game. In fact, the code Veronica. I think I hate this game. I feel like the more you say that, Bikers, the more engaged and you enjoy it you are. It's like a reversal thing.
Come on.
No, the story in this one's great. It's because it is a good game, yeah. What's not to like? Don't remember this crisp part of the game. I remember the game ending with Steam mauling.
What are we gonna do?
Okay. Turn the key clockwise simultaneously on 3.
Got
You
it.
think so? I like this one a lot more than 3 myself. Did Steve die yet? Yes. This is the final boss right here. Everything is done.
2.
And then we get some nice cutscenes. I will say this is the same bullshit that the other boss has, though. There's a part where we have to use the big gun and, like, you can only see it when it's in range to hit you.
Busy. Just go for the emergency elevator.
Chris, but
I can take care of this. Just go.
Okay.
you have to make it. Don't die on me.
Oh, you know what, Claire? There isn't a boulder I haven't been able to punch yet. Ah, jeez. Oh, watch out! Alright, just had to shoot her once with my piece. Oh, jeez. Ah, jeez, she's dead. Yeah, I mean, two is the best. And then I like 1 because it's a classic, and then this game. I think the plot to this game is actually pretty cool. I think the monsters are pretty decent. I think the puzzles and the level design are very good. The only thing I don't like, there's a room with moths. I don't like the moth room. Did I bring any healing items? Ugh. I didn't bring any of the magnum ammo either. I probably should have brought more heals. We might have a problem here because I didn't bring any heals. We'll see. Oh, I lied. What am I saying? I have all kinds of heals. Dude, don't fucking listen to me. Don't do it. Alright, so I've just learned if you get up close and you shoot it, it'll kill the little guys running around too, which helps tremendously. I was wondering what you're saying. I often do too, Mikers. It's a problem. There it is. It ain't over yet, though. Music speeding up. But that's okay, because the super secret awesome weapon is unleashed. There's a break glass in case of giant mutant breakout sign back here with this blaster on it. Was Moth Lady calling her babies via opera? No, that was just the music being exciting. Oh, fuck me, man. Even when I try to dodge it. This part's actually pretty tricky. She's tough to hit. I think you only need to hit her like once, though. This fucking hole in the center of the platform. Come on, ice her! Ice her! All right, just in time. Nice to see you. Allow me to break the ice.
Chris!
Ha ha! Just when you think it's done. Truly first try, every try, 𝕳𝖗𝖏. That's what we get here. Remember, Whiskers has all these superpowers now, too. Are they escaping via
Well done,
submarine?
Chris. It turns out that 𝕸𝖓𝖙𝖍's work wasn't much of anything. So now, the only thing left is revenge.
Let her go, Wesker. You don't want her.
Fine.
Claire.
He did it! The mad lad, he did it!
Today's a good day. I came for 𝕸𝖓𝖍. but
Oh,
killing
baby,
you
get
is
ready.
even better.
Get ready.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Imagine having all these running skills when in control of Chris. Wouldn't that be great? It's like playing Madden.
Concern to me. I have Steve to work with.
What?
Steve.
Oh, delayed response right there, flap, flap, but I'll have it.
Virus. Steve should be a good specimen. Maybe he'll come back alive just as I did and be able to see your sister again.
You freak.
Don't you touch him!
So if you didn't catch that, Wesker has Steve's body.
My men have already taken him.
You get out of here, Claire.
But what about?
As a surviving member of STARS, I have to finish this.
Remember your promise.
It's like they opened it up so Steve could be a recurring character, but it never comes up again. No, it doesn't. Yeah, he's got his body as a Veronica virus sample, but that's it.
Killed.
I don't know where you get your confidence, Chris.
What's up, 𝕍𝖓𝖙? Oh, those were $500 sunglasses, asshole. So this was the scene I don't think was in the base code Veronica on Dreamcast. Is this even canon? I guess. It just doesn't really affect the story much. Maybe Steve is Lady 𝕳𝖓𝖙𝖍? I know who you're talking about. I don't know how to pronounce her name.
Self-destruct system has been activated.
Or maybe it was like that baby
Evacuate
creature.
Immediately.
You know, the
The
baby.
self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Such a bizarre sequence. Like, why did you show Claire going there? Just for another loading screen. I wonder if they really wanted to add a fight here with Whiskers. And then at the last second, they're like, no, that's too much. Just make me get hit by something. Steve the Fat Merchant, Resident Evil 8, I'd buy in. Wesker moving around the arena here like he's a professional wrestler.
But just look at the power I've gained.
The power of slow motion.
Magnificent, don't you think?
Oh, there he goes. See, it looks like he's supposed to be moving fast because he has all those shadows, but he actually just moves as fast as Chris. He's no faster than anyone else. He just has shadows. No, I mean, he couldn't dodge the beams that weren't moving all that fast. It's like the power isn't real. Okay, well, surviving those steel beams is impressive. Also, totally missed opportunity for that to have been the thing that knocked his sunglasses off and have the eye reveal. Chris, you were my best man.
Nice try.
Wesker.
Speaking of melting steel beams, I guess we'll finish this later. Ooh, it burned my face.
Today's your lucky day. Next time we meet, don't count on another.
Next time.
Until we
Can we
meet
have some more
again.
laughing, please? It's so dumb. The best scene in this game is when Whiskers is laughing at Chris, and then the TV turns on behind him, and Veronica is laughing at Whiskers. It's so dumb. Everything about this is so dumb. Oh, he was at the wedding. He was his Best Stars member. Come on, elevator. Hurry up. This place is exploding.
Where are you?
Dumb as canon in the Resident Evil world, and that's how it should be. That's why I don't like the new serious ones. These are 90s action movies. That's how the franchise grew, and that's how it should have stayed. Woo!
Chris!
Go, I'll hold on.
Hey, you know that I always keep my promises.
Okay. I'm sorry. What did I just see? It looked for a second like, like they didn't make it.
That you won't leave me alone again.
I'm sorry, kid, but it's not
Imagine
over.
seeing after
There's
all
still
that they
something
take
we've got
off
to
and
do.
they get engulfed in the fireball. That's it.
It's payback time. We've got to destroy Umbrella. Now, let's finish this once and for all.
Oh, it's so good. Now we're gonna go destroy Umbrella. So I guess the other ones were just preliminary explosions. Bravo! Bravo! God damn, I love this game. Oh, thank you, 𝕸𝖓𝖙, for the GG. So like I said, we're gonna do Michigan tomorrow because that's almost exactly a 1 hour or 1 night game. I have a few fun short games though that are also horror that we can tag on since I found out we were at like 560 games beaten the other day. We gotta get to 600. We gotta get there. Been right up there with Renault has been Lost in Space. God, that part of Final Fantasy VIII kicks so much ass. So good. Fun and short. Fun and short. I like those two things. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There may even be included a Garfield game in the mix. And I ain't talking about Garfield Kart. Despite the more cartoony graphics, I found this game more creepy in the beginning than all the others. In a way, it's a shame that it went so crazy at the end. Yeah, yep. Yeah, the beginning's nice. Like, you're walking out into the field, and it's dark and rainy, and I guess like the graveyard, and all the bodies come up out of the ground. And then it pretty much gets ruined as soon as you meet Steve. I did not know there was a new Garfield trailer, no. Every Resident Evil goes crazy, and that's true. That's true. I love it. I love this game. I do. I'm just kind of stewing on it. It's fun to play. I feel satisfied at the end. It hit all my notes. Would it be better if it was a little shorter? Yeah! Yeah, it would. Better not say that around Micers. That's all right. You know, Micers is a very understanding individual, 𝕸𝖃𝖏. He understands people can be wrong. Never good enough to beat this game. Tank controls and I just don't mix. That's fair. I've heard a few people voice that concern. It's unfortunate. What if the game just didn't have Chris? No, I like the Chris part. I was thinking, what if Steve and, oh, two things could happen. Either Steve and Claire don't go to the base. They go to the base and just get captured instead of having that stupid escape sequence where they then get captured. Yeah, and maybe they bone, sure. That could be a thing. Or Chris doesn't go to the island. Or Chris's island part could have been shorter, I guess. I feel like it would be better if you go to the base and get captured pretty early on, though, and don't have to do quite as much. I think that would have shortened like 2 hours off of it, and it would have made the base a little more interesting on Chris. I honestly feel like people pitch a really good horror idea and get funding, but they are rushed, so 9 times out of 10 on horror games these days, we end up with 2-hour outstanding. I don't know, man. I've got a lot of mixed feelings about that. I think most of that stuff is all about the pitch. It's like most AAA games are all about the pitch now. And by pitch, I mean trailer. That's why they make all these cinematic trailers, and they've got super minimal gameplay, and then you don't even know what you're getting until you get it. Problem with most horrors that eventually you have to explain it. Oh, yeah. No, you're right about that. And the good ones only explain exactly what you need to know and leave the rest up to you, I think. That's why I hate sequels to horror things. Oh, was it Yagi? Yeah, I got it saved here for afterwards. Funder published? Sega published Alien Isolation, and then they promptly fucking published... I don't know if it was Sega who published the second one, that I haven't played, but it's a mobile game, so I don't really feel compelled to play. I really think good horror games are just hard to make. What's up, Joe? Like, everybody goes crazy for Silent Hill, or PT or whatever it was, but in my head, kind of like with what Feta just said, where eventually you have to explain things, I feel like, from what I saw of that game, it would not have been consistently at that level the whole time. It would be cool if it was, but I have a feeling it wouldn't have been. So now it almost lives on as a legend because it's incomplete and people fill in the blanks. Chad Horror. Takes you on a ride, fucks your brain, empties your bowels, explains nothing at the end. Ugh. Dangerous, J Tuesday. Dangerous. Dangerous like those horror movies that end and, like, they never tell you anything and you just feel like you wasted your time. That's a dangerous slope. Well, and Ragnar, the reason why I think a lot start out good then turn bad is exactly what Feta said. Eventually, you have to explain things. It's not that hard, relatively, to make a game, or I guess something spooky, that you watch for 5 minutes, or like a cool 5-minute trailer. But once you've been 10 hours deep into it, with horror, when it falls off, it falls off. Part of this game's in 𝕸𝖓𝖙 Chronicles. Do I even know what that game is? Yeah, first few hours of that game were pretty spoop. Oh, it gets crazy. And I think that's the right approach for Resident Evil to take. That's why I like 7. Why do they look like a couple? Yeah, it's weird. Better question. Why are his shoulders so broad and his hips so narrow? Giggity goog in the D. Want a good scare? I just sit here and read chat? That's true. Mm-hmm. It's every night of my life. With Free Space 2, they were hyping up that we could finally communicate. It just ended without explaining anything. Yeah, bummer. Bummer. Feel that PS1 Tekken look? Yeah, right? All right. We're in for some weird shit now. Give me that boy with the Dorito chip body type.